Brooke, and I'm going to be your speech therapist today, and I'm just going to start by asking you a couple questions about yourself.
Okay.
Could you start by telling me your name?
My name's Jenna.
And your last name?
Kelly.
And what is your date of birth?
August 10th, 1944.
Okay, and how old would that make you?
75.
All right, and are you married?
I am married.
Okay, and do you have any children?
Yes, I have a son, John, and a daughter, Emily.
Right, and who lives at home with you?
My husband.
Okay, and do you speak any other language except for English?
No.
All right, and when was the last time you went to school?
I got my bachelor's degree in 1966.
Okay. And what did you go for?
Education.
Education. Mm-hmm. All right. So why don't you tell me what speech or language problems you've been having recently?
I've been having some trouble with my voice lately. My husband keeps telling me that he can't hear me, and I just can't seem to get it loud enough for him.
Okay. Anything else?
That's pretty much it.
Do you have any idea what might be causing that difficulty?
I was diagnosed with Parkinson's a few months ago.
Okay. And has your problem gotten worse or stayed about the same since you first noticed?
Well, I didn't really have any problems when I was first diagnosed, but a few months back, I started not being able to talk very loudly, and it's gotten a little bit worse, but lately it's been pretty consistent.
Okay. Have you seen any other speech language specialists for this?
No.
No? Have you seen any other specialists at all?
Yeah, I've been seeing my neurologist, and I also see a physical therapist. I actually have an appointment next Wednesday with my physical therapist to see how the medication for my tremors has been working. And I had an appointment, I think it was last week, with my neurologist, and they just did a brain scan to see how everything looks.
Okay. Are there any other speech, language, or hearing problems in your family?
Yeah, my husband is hard of hearing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he worked in a factory for 50 years, so that could be the reason.
All right. Do you have any other medical history?
No.
No? Are you taking any other medications besides the ones you're taking for your tremors?
No.
Okay. Do you have any issues with eating or swallowing?
Yeah, sometimes I start coughing after I drink things, and I've also been having some problems with my medication. The pills are very big, and I can't really swallow them sometimes.
All right. Are you having any other negative reactions to these medications besides the difficulty swallowing them?
No.
No? Have you had any major surgeries, operations, or hospitalizations recently?
No, not recently.
And have you had any major accidents?
No.
Are you having any other issues that you would like me to be aware of?
Yeah, I've been having some problem with my writing. It makes it hard for me to, manage my finances. I can't really balance my checkbook, and I can't tell my husband how to do these things because he can't hear me. So, yeah, it's been a problem lately.
All right, thank you. And now I am going to just give you a short screening just to see how you're doing.
Okay.
So let's start with, could you protrude your tongue for me, please? And then can you move it from side to side? Okay, and then could you pucker your lips? Good. Could you say ah for me? Could you smile? All right, and then I'm going to have you say pa pa.
Pa, 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 pa.
And then ta ta.
Ta, 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 ta.
Good. And then ka, ka.
Ka, ka, ka.
And then lastly, I'm going to have you say pa, ta, ka.
Pa, ta, ka.
Good. Okay, Jenna, now I'm going to observe your swallowing. So I'm going to have you take a bite of the cracker and then wash it down with a little bit of the water. Okay, I noticed you coughed after you swallowed the cracker. Does this happen often?
It happens sometimes, but it's not all the time.
Okay, next we're going to do a cognition and language screening. So could you tell me today's date?
November 25th, 2019.
Okay, and what season is it?
Fall.
All right, and what country are you in?
In the United States.
In what state?
Pennsylvania.
Good. In what city?
Pittsburgh.
Okay. And can you tell me what kind of work you've done in the past?
I was a teacher.
You're a teacher.
Mm-hmm.
What grade did you teach?
I taught 10th grade.
10th grade.
Mm-hmm.
What subject?
I taught algebra.
Algebra. How many years were you teaching algebra?
It was around 42 years.
42 years?
Mm-hmm.
And what was your favorite part about teaching?
I love being around the kids. They're very fun, and I love doing math, so it's very fitting.
Okay, I'm going to say 3 words, and then I'm going to have you repeat them.
Okay.
Ball, flag, and tree.
Ball, flag, tree.
Okay, now remember those words because I'll ask you again later.
Okay.
All right, next I'm going to have you count backwards by 7 from 100.
Okay.
And you can begin whenever you're ready.
Okay. 93, 86, 79, 72, and 66.
Okay, and you can stop there. And then I'm going to have you spell world backwards.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. D L R O W.
Okay. Now, do you remember the 3 words I asked you earlier?
Ball, flag, and tree.
Good. Okay, and can you tell me what this is?
Pen.
Pen. And what is this?
A hand.
And what is this called?
Pillow.
Okay. And what is that?
Door.
And
The
what is that
ceiling.
called? The ceiling. Yes. Okay. And then can you count to 10 for me?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. And could you tell me the days of the week?
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Good. All right. I'll have you finish these sentences for me. 3 strikes and you're
Out.
As you leave, close the
Door.
I pledge allegiance to the
Flag.
For fresh air, you raise the
Window.
and the phone is off the
Hook.
Now I'm going to have you repeat these words after me. Book,
Book.
home,
Home.
spice,
Spice.
scarecrow,
Scarecrow.
tornado,
Tornado.
administration,
Administration.
Under the old wooden bridge.
Under the old wooden bridge.
And the silver moon hung in the dark sky.
The silver moon hung in the dark sky.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you some yes or no questions.
Okay.
Is your name Johnson?
No.
Is your name Jenna?
Yes.
Do you live in Rhode Island?
No.
Am I touching my eye?
No.
Do you wear a glove on your foot?
No.
Is a chicken bigger than a spider?
Yes.
Do you put your shoe on before your sock?
No.
Okay, and then I'm going to have you follow a couple directions.
Okay.
Could you point to your nose for me? Open your mouth. With your left hand, point to your right eye. Point to the floor and then point to your nose. And before opening your mouth, touch your ear. Good. Okay, Jenna, after your screening, it appears you have some trouble with vocal loudness, swallowing, and from what you told me, writing legibility. I'm going to work with you on your loudness so your husband can hear you at home and give you some strategies you can use to write more legibly. I will also order a swallowing test to further evaluate your swallowing difficulties.
Okay.
It was really nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Thank you.